Animals are our teachers. They teach us so many different things. They help us, they're our healers. They give us unconditional love, which we will never get from anybody else. My name is Rosina Maria Akwati, and I'm an animal communicator. And I've been working as an animal communicator most of my adult life, and I enjoy what I do. I used to talk to the animals as a child, but nobody would believe me. So as I grew up, I stopped. So from about the age of 5 or 6, I started talking to animals. Animal communication is not very complicated. It's telepathic skills. And for you youngsters that are out there, it's a bit like our brain is a computer, and we have this function, and we can download an app to get it working so that we can connect to the animals. So the nearest thing that I can describe it to most people is like going on Skype with the animals, where you can see them, you can talk to them, you can show them what you're wearing or what you've got, like sending them pictures, and they in return will do the same to you. They will send you pictures, they will send you words. Animals are just like you and me. They have emotions, they have feelings, they lie. There are extroverts, there are introverts. They have different personalities, and when you talk to an animal, you're talking to an individual person, and each of them needs different techniques to work with. My first animal was a dog in hospital. A lady was very ill, and in those days they couldn't bring in their pets, but because she was dying, the matron in the hospital let her bring in what looked like to me, I think nowadays you would say, a sausage dog to visit her. And this sausage dog was very bright, very alert, and he wanted to say goodbye to his owner, and this was a very rare occasion, especially in those days. The most common problems are dogs barking, and you have to try to explain that it's not necessary, that their owners can protect the property, and explain to them why. And animals not going to the toilet in the right place, and that also is quite a technique, because they're just like humans. They want their toilets in the places they want it, not where the humans want them to. The most curious one was an animal that was weeing around the house. It was a cat. And it kept complaining that the flat was too small. Wonderful animals like the dog that wanted a sports car because his daddy wanted one, and that's one of my famous ones. And the dog that loved money but didn't actually love money. The family always used to watch the financial report on the television, and the dog always used to sit down. Horses are wonderful. They are really interesting animals. They do talk to you. They love their freedom. Most people think cats are not talkative, but sometimes you can have cats that just don't stop talking. Snakes are quite interesting. They don't have much to say, but they're very interesting.
Well, I first got to know Rosina in 2009, but before that, I needed some help, and I asked around, and I asked a lot of friends, people, have you used an animal whisperer before? I need someone, to talk to my dogs and cats. I've heard about it. I've never actually used someone so special before, and I was also quite curious as how this would work, right? So a lot of people spoke highly of Rosina, and off I went looking for her. I booked an appointment, and it took 1 month, I remember. So she came to my house. It was quite unusual, quite I would say a fantastic experience. So I got to know my pets a lot more. They got to know me. I got to communicate my thoughts. Only your own eyes can tell you the truth. You see it and you believe it. And that's my personal experience.
I was one of the first animal communicators in Asia. I work Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and sometimes Malaysia. So it's much more accepted now than it's ever been. Vets will send clients to me if they've got problems, or if the animal is sick and they can't really pick it up. Sometimes I will pick it up, so it sometimes helps there. There's many sides to animal communication. It's basically opening up your heart to the animals and connecting them with their heart and the mind. And this is the most important thing when you're working with animals, is to work with your heart and to work with passion. Anybody that works with animals just needs to work with passion.